So please tell us your full name.
My name, now I go by the name Kofi Nyakon, like to call myself that, but my name on file is Rexford Nkansah.
Good. Where were you born and when were you born, if you don't mind telling us?
I'm a 92 and I was born in, so that's, my mom told me I was born in Jumapo.
Okay.
But I think technically we ended up coming to Koforidua also. I don't know
know
exactly.
the full story.
Sorry, but on my passport, I still write Jumapo.
Jumapo.
Yeah, it's not the Kumasi Jumapo. It's the one in Koforidua. It's close to Koforidua.
So do you remember being in Jumapo or
no?
Earliest memories?
I have no. My earliest memories are in Tamale.
In Tamale.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about those experiences.
Well, Tamale was good for what I can remember. I mean, growing up, we would have fun. We would run around, play football. I still have a picture of myself in school. It's one of those. And how old was I by then? Probably maybe 5, 6. So that's my earliest memories, like playing around, neighborhood friends.
Do you remember any of their names?
I do. I do. I think I remember one. He's called Olu.
Olu.
I don't know.
Is he Nigerian or you don't know?
I think it's a northernized name. Okay. I don't know it probably might be either Dagomba or Dagmani, one of those names, because where we lived had those tribes. I didn't learn any of the language. I didn't. Yeah, that's pretty much. I remember where we used to stay. Let me see if I remember the name. They call it Russian Bungalow or something.
Russian Bungalow.
Yes.
What took you there?
Family.
Okay.
I mean, as a kid, my dad worked somewhere there, so that's how come I think we got there.
Okay. Yeah. So the whole family was there?
It was the whole family.
Okay. So describe your family.
I'm the last born of 5 boys. Okay. So we are all 5.
Okay.
Mom and then plus mom and dad.
Okay. So being there, the last born, what are your memories of being a last born, the earliest memories? Did you have to fight for things or were you pampered?
A bit of both.
Okay.
Yes. And I mean, growing up in boys, obviously, everyone is, we call it gangalia. So it's not, but I remember we had fun as boys. Boys will be stubborn, but definitely there's going to be fun. I don't remember a lot of the stubbornness. Most of the memory I have is primarily from my worldview, like how I saw things. I didn't really understand a lot around me, but from my view, we would play games, we would have fun, we would run around. I remember we used to, we had this, I don't know how to describe it in English, konku car. So we would make milk can, we would make a car there was this round fruit. They recently tried using it to create crude oil or something.
Oh, okay.
It's round, and then we would use it as tie using a broomstick, run around, and then, these were all childish stuff.
So that's your earliest memory of actually trying to construct something?
Yeah, those little cars, and then you cut it, and then you, so they have a way of cutting it like this. Yeah. You put a stick through, you use a nail to create holes, and then put a broomstick, and then you push the stick through that fruit. It's a small round fruit.
Do you remember who taught you how to do that for the first time?
I don't remember who taught me, but I remember we would do that, and I would want to believe my other brothers explain, do this, do that. But yeah, I remember doing that. We run around, and over there was this road. They call a company T-Sec. I don't know if you've heard of their name before.
T-Sec, yes.
They've been around for the longest. Yeah. It's a construction company. Yes. I don't know exactly what they were doing in Tamale at the time, but they had really big trucks, and the road they go on, we would run on that road. It's dusty and all of that. I remember going around, like you could pass here, come this way back home and all of that. And so we would run around, especially early in the morning. We will come back and we will have nosebleeds because the weather is dry, Hamatan and all of that. Like, yeah.
Okay, so
and sometimes we will play football in front of the house. Like we would cross the road to the other side, and then there is I remember there was a tree, and under the tree we played football. 5 boys, we can just share ourselves, and then.
So what's the age gap between you and your eldest sibling?
I think it's been 2 years intervals.
Okay.
But the one I'm after, I think it's 4. But the rest is 2, 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because I'm trying to figure it out that if you're hanging out with all your brothers and you are the youngest, there may have been some conversations or things, or a lot of the time you may have been the least informed in the gang and you had to learn quickly to catch up.
But that's the thing. Maybe that was the case. But I do not have any memory of that kind. Majority of the memories I have started from primary. That was when we came to the South here. But over there, it's primarily fun. Like
fun. Okay.
Anything relating to, I don't remember even conversations I had with them or anything like that. So it was just fun. And I remember pouring hot water on goats before. Like,
on goats?
Yes.
Why?
So we
terrorize them?
Yes. So what happened was, I think we had a farm where we stayed. We had a farm across, like outside the walls.
Yeah.
And goats. So when we cook maybe yam, the hot water, we'll hang around and see if they come around to eat some of our crops, and then we'll pour it on them.
So that's a deterrent for
just to punish them. But then obviously they come back, because if as a human being you are willing to punish me for coming here, then it means there is something here. So they always came back.
Okay. Great.